Hello, everyone. Good morning, good evening, depending on what time you're listening to my this introductory video. Welcome to MBA 545 Business Intelligence and Data Analytics online course. My name is Dr. Nitin Walia, and the purpose of this presentation or this recorded lecture is that I'll give you the introduction to myself, my introduction. I'll introduce the course, the requirements, what you need to do, how the course is set up, what all do you need, hardware, software, books for this course, what are the ways, assignment, exams, due date, everything related to that. So let's first start with my introduction. And if you're wondering, yep, that's me right there. Again, welcome to my course. Okay, so I joined Ashland University in 2010, right after finishing my PhD from University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee. And prior to that, I did my MS in Information Technology Management from Oakland University in Michigan. In addition to that, I also have another uh, master's and bachelor's in business from India. And I've been teaching this course for nearly 5+ years now. I really love the area of analytics, anything with to do with data. So I've been enjoying teaching this course for a few years now. As to my professional experience, I have worked for 3M as an IT analyst, and I've also worked for a startup company called Bay Talkie Tech, roughly for like three years. So that's my academic and professional background. And I do have a personal background, like any other normal person. So that's my family. My son is going to be turning very soon 11, and my daughter will be turning in August 8 years old. So my kids were working from or going to school virtually, but now they started going back. This is our picture just from a day back from 4th of July uh, celebrations, and yep, and that's my sort of my personal introduction. Uh, that's my office information, my office phone number, my email ID. This is a summer online course, so I doubt that we will be meeting in my office at Ashland. So the best way to get in touch with me is via my email ID. And my goal is I always try my best to reply back within 24 hours to my student. Unless, it's like a Friday evening or Saturday, then I will say, if it's a weekend, give me a little bit more time to get back to you. A lot of time, like everybody else, I have a smartphone, and if I see a email which I can reply right away using my smartphone, I do that too. And if I'm doing that, I'm using my smartphone. So please excuse any typos, or if it sounds a little bit direct, the reason, like if it doesn't have hello or best or something like that, that's because I'm using my smartphone to reply back quickly to you. In addition to email, if there's any need, I'm always available. We can find a time which works for you and for me. We can talk by phone, Skype, or Zoom is the best way to talk. That way, I can send you a link and we have a video conversation with each other via Zoom, and that also allows us to share the desktop, your desktop or my desktop, in case you want to show me something with your assignment, or if I have to show you something on my end as how to do certain step. So all these options are available for you to get in touch with. Okay. So next, let's look at what all do you need in this course. So this course has a lot of moving parts, but I think I don't want to pat myself, but I think I've done a good job of spreading it over the next 7 weeks. So first of all, these are the two books you will need. And as I will show you a little bit later, this course is divided into two parts. In the first half, or the first 3 weeks, we do database, and the last 4 weeks, we do business intelligence and analytics. So the first 3 weeks, you will need this book called Hands-on Database, and in the later 4 weeks, you will need the other book which is related to business intelligence and analytics. All this information is available on Blackboard. Blackboard gives you the option to now get digital copy of both these books. Both these books are very reasonable price, under I think $40 or something like that. So reasonable price book with good content in it. In addition to these books, on my end, I'll provide you certain handouts, certain information related to database and business intelligence. So these are some of the books which I have studied or I use to draw up my handouts, which I give to students. So these are some of the books which are some of my favorite, and which I have used to create my handouts. You don't have to buy any of these books, or you don't have to do anything with that. Just wanted to show you some of the resources I have used to create my handout. Uh, so my handouts are not, I have not written a book. It's sort of my assimilation of multiple resources available in the market, which I use to help students in addition to the books they have. So that's your first thing. The books you need, those are the two big books. You would need both those books as very reasonable price and good content. And as I was mentioning earlier, that's a one handout which I will give you. That's a 50-page handout. And then this is a second handout which I'll give you a little bit later, which is like 150-page handout, which will help you to in doing your assignments. Okay, with that said, what software will you need? So you will need three different softwares. Let's start with the first one, the easiest one. You will need MS Access database, which is part of MS Office. A lot of you might already have MS Office, but I want you to check whether in your MS Office you have MS Access database as well. A lot of home version of MS Office do not have access, so make sure you do have it. And the good news is, if you do not have it, you can simply go to this link, office.com. You can use your Ashland email ID and password to log in there, and you will get a free copy of MS or MS Office Professional, which has MS Access as part of it. A little bit later on Blackboard, I can show you more, as I have instructions as how to navigate MS Off this website. So I will show you where those instructions are. That's the software you will need for the first 3 weeks, but you don't need it right away. You will need it towards the end of second week. So you have some buffer or some time available. The second software which you need for week 4 and 5 is Tableau. Tableau software, I have received a free license from Tableau organization. So you can go follow this link, download a trial version, and then that trial version I think lasts for 7 days or 14 days. But then you can activate your Tableau with this key, which will give you Tableau for next 6 months. So again, it's available for free to anybody taking this course, just like MS Office. Then the third software which you will need for week 6 and 7 is SAS Enterprise Miner. SAS Enterprise Miner is a huge, it's a 30 GB installation file. It's a pretty big software. So we give it to students on a flash drive, which then you can use to install that software on your machine. Uh, if you live in Ashland, near Ashland, you can drive down, come to our MBA office, and get this flash drive from Miss Catherine Rivera in our MBA office. Or I would highly recommend just please send an email to Miss Rivera, CC myself, and we will mail this flash drive to you. I saw today a couple of students have already emailed Ms. Rivera, so I'm glad that you are already working a little bit ahead. So that's good. So those are the three softwares you will need for this course. And again, I'm going to show you again on Blackboard more instructions as how to download them and at what time in the semester you will need these software. Moving ahead, some journal information. Uh, this is an online course. Today, looking at the syllabi, the schedule, you will know when the assignments are due. Please, please, please avoid sending me last minute emails for extension. I will be very flexible. I know some of you, most of you might work full time, you have a family, but reach out to me a little bit in advance so we can work together to give you some extension or to see how I can help you. This class is an online class, plus we are using so many softwares. So we are very heavily technology dependent. Technology does fail. If anything like that happen, please do not worry. Reach out to me. I'll try my best to help you. If I cannot help you, I'll point you in the direction where you can get some help. So to give you a little bit of course review, so the purpose of this course is two things. First, uh, you will be introduced to fundamentals of database management. So the reason for that is I want you to have a skill set where you can pull data or from a database or from any data source, and then you can, of course, do various kinds of analysis with it. So, but before you can do any of those analysis, you should have understanding of SQL, which you will use to get access to the data, filter the data, or sort of have some sort of summarization or refinement, cleanup of that data. So you will be given fundamental knowledge of database management in the first 3 weeks. And after that, I'll be teaching you data visualization and data mining tools. The purpose of this course is to expose you to or provide you fundamental understanding of all these concepts. As you will see, or if you have seen the schedule, we are covering a lot of things in this course. So my goal is not to make you an like a expert person in these areas, but on the other hand, I want to provide you fundamental understanding and knowledge in all these three areas, and so that once you take my course, my class, then you can go and further add to your knowledge yourself in any of these topics which interest you. So that's sort of how I have built this course. So as I mentioned earlier, I've divided this course into two parts. First half, database, where I'll teach you data modeling, SQL, and the software you will need in the first half is MS Access Database, which comes as part of Office, provided free to you. In the second half of the course, we will first do descriptive analytics, week 4 and 5, and whatever you learn, the conceptual knowledge, you will apply it using Tableau, the application software. Then week 6 and 7, I will teach you predictive analytics, and then you will use the SaaS Enterprise Miner software to apply your conceptual knowledge on this hands-on assignment. So now let me go to our syllabi right here. My information, my email ID, all those things, course description. Oh, looks like I have I've opened the wrong syllabus. Sorry for that. It's the wrong class. I am teaching another course in summer. Okay, here we go. We got the right class now. My information, the books you need, software. Please note, I am assuming that you have a Windows-based PC. The database works only on Windows-based PC. Enterprise Miner works only on Windows-based PC. So if you have Apple, uh, please reach out to me, because with Apple you will not be able to do first assignment and the second assignment and the fourth assignment, as all of these softwares work on Window based computers, not on Apple, which is a pretty standard enterprise practice. Or most of the enterprise softwares work on Windows, not on Apple. So if you have Apple laptop, computer, and you do not have access, your parents, your spouse, your girlfriend, boyfriend, partner, or maybe from work, see if you can get a Windows based computer for this 7 weeks course. Tableau does work on Apple computer. Okay. So I'm going to jump. You will have 4 exams, 4 assignments, and 3 discussion posts in this course. Let me show you the course schedule first. So I said I have divided this course into 2 parts, and except one week, I have divided this course into set of 2 weeks. So week 1, week 2, week 4 and 5, week 6 and 7. Only week 3 is standalone. So the reason I've done that is, that way you have some time to get the software, install the software. First week you gain the conceptual knowledge, and the second and the following week you apply it using that software. So as I said, in week 1, week 2, we'll be doing chapter 1, 2, 3, 4. For week 1 and week 2, you do not need access. You will need access in week 3. Same way, week 4 and 5 is when you will need Tableau, and same week 6 and 7, SaaS Enterprise Miner. In addition to that, in every end of every set of 2 weeks, a threaded discussion, an assignment, an exam will be due. A threaded discussion, assignment, exam, threaded discussion, assignment, and exam, except week 3. Week 3 is the only standalone week where you get only 1 week to finish all your work, unfortunately. And that's why I did not assign any discussion, threaded discussion, assignment in week 3, because you have only 1 week. Unfortunately, 7 weeks, we have this odd number. So 1 week has to be standalone. So that's the schedule which we will be following. Let me go to Blackboard. Okay. So let me go to student preview. You will see all the announcements here. Start me, click me first, information about me. This video which I'm creating will show up right here. All the course weeks, the due date, what assignments are due, and just to give you a snapshot of the 7 weeks due dates and deadlines. Syllabus right there, books and software. When do you need a certain software for what assignment, and what software is needed is all information I've created in this table. This links provides you access to the 2 digital books. If If you want to go through our school one, this one is $28. They're both $28 actually, each. So you can get the digital book right from that link. As I said, this course assumes this is a technical course you are taking. So this course assumes you have Windows-based software, and more importantly, you have somewhat fairly new software, something in a decent shape. Right here is my link to download MS Access, and these are some of the instructions which are available to you as how you can download MS Office with MS Access. So two sets of instructions. One is by university, the other one is created by me. This lucid chart is optional for assignment 1. Then right here is your Tableau, the PowerPoint. You can click here to go to Tableau, download Tableau desktop. That's a trial version. But once you are done with the trial version, use this product key, and then you will have Tableau for next 6 months. Then week 6 and 7, SaaS software. Right here is the installation guide which I have created, pretty extensive, 26 pages, and my instructions as how you can get the software. So right here is all information about books and software. Then week 1 and 2. So what will be finished by week 1 and week 2? So you will see these folders in every week, chapter 1 to 4, all the PowerPoints. If you open this, and this is very small window, there is an option here right there. You can make it big if you want to. Going back, week 1, week 2, lecture materials, record a lecture, and then at the bottom, work for set of these 2 weeks. Introduce yourself discussion post, threaded discussion, assignment 1 help file, instructions, and then you click right here. That's a drop box to submit your work. And right at the bottom is your exam 1. The exam 1 and assignment 1 both are due end of 2nd week. 2 attempts for exam 1. Then same thing week 3. As I said, week 3 is the only standalone week. Chapter number 5 is optional. Chapter 6 and 7, which has a lot of lectures and some practice questions if you want to do it, and then work for that week. Right? So that's how the whole course will be organized. Okay. So just to recap, there are 4 assignments total. Each assignment is 50 points each. 2 assignments are from database part of the book and 2 from BI. Then we have 4 exams. Each exam is worth 25 points. 2 from database, 2 from BI. And then we have 3 discussion posts worth 15 points. They are sort of a mixture of database and BI. Wanted to quickly talk about one more thing, your discussion, threaded discussion. So as I mentioned earlier, that you get set of 2 weeks to do your work. So for each threaded discussion, you get 2 weeks, like week 1 and week 2. So for each threaded discussion, I am expecting 2 replies from you. Your first post or reply is your original post regarding my question, the topic which I'm asking you. And the second one is your reply to some other student. So please do your original post in the first week. So for your original post will be due by July 11th, and your reply post in the following week by July 18th. That's how I want you to do all your discussion posts. So again, you get 2 weeks for all your work, but for discussion forum, I want you to do your original post, your first post in first week, and then reply to some other student's post in the following or the second. So overall, what my approach in this course is that my lectures, my video recorded lectures, will expose you to this various concepts, will teach you how to use these softwares. I'll be using my handouts to in my lectures as well to sort of reinforce what I'm teaching. Then the purpose of the exam is sort of make you go through the book to mainly cover the conceptual side of the material. My lectures are more hands-on. Exams are meant for you to cover the conceptual side of each of those concepts. Then with my assignments, I'll try to push you a little bit beyond what I have taught you in this course. Most of the assignment, I would say, are very hands-on. Assignment one is a little bit conceptual, but after that you will see all are very hands-on assignment. And then finally, discussion forum is to discuss what's happening in the industry, to have conversation with other students in this course, so that you don't feel that you're the only one taking this course, so that to have the feeling that other people are there with you as well. So let's work together for next 7 weeks. You get stuck anywhere, I'm your first resource, your instructor. Reach out to me. Google is your best friend. Try to see if you can find an answer through Google. For any technical issues, maybe we can take IT departments help if needed. So that's all I wanted to cover in this introductory lecture. All the best. Welcome again to my